From food distribution to education, our next guest is nourishing our community, awakening hope. Project Share is helping provide food to families in need. CEO of Project Share, Bob Weed, is here to tell us more about Project Share and also a little bit about a new initiative they have. Can you remind viewers, I think most are familiar with Project Share, but remind viewers what Project Share is and what you do.
Absolutely, and thank you for having us on today.
You're welcome.
Project Share is an interfaith food pantry located and serving the greater Carlisle area. We've been around for about 34 years now, and started our life, believe it or not, out of the trunk of our founder's Honda. We've
No, I do believe it. I do believe it.
Good things start small.
Absolutely, but you've grown and you help so many people.
Yeah, today we serve about 825 families a month through our primary distribution. And we occupy about 23,000 square feet of warehouse space that's actually on a Dickinson College property. And as part of their commitment to the community, Dickinson generously leases that to us for $1 a year.
Oh, isn't that terrific?
Really,
very generous, very
really
generous.
Key to our mission.
So you mentioned you help all those hundreds of people. Hunger isn't necessarily what people might think of hunger. There's this term, food insecurity. Can you explain what that means?
Right. That's our core mission, is dealing with families and individuals who are struggling with food insecurity. And we define that as a lack of affordable and reliable access to healthy, nutritious food. It really is, it impacts more people than you might think.
And for you all, I understand it's about more than handing out food. Nutrition education is something that's really important to you. Explain how you tackle that.
Yeah, our vision is nourishing our community and awakening hope. So when I talk about that, people, nourishment is not just putting food in the basket. It's about spiritual nourishment, economic nourishment, and educational nourishment. But if you go back to that definition of food insecurity, providing healthy, nutritious food to sustain your family, we really focus on how we can increase not just the quantity of food we provide our clients, but the quality of food. And that leads us to an interesting dilemma, because that means we're able to provide fresh produce, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. And let's face it, if you grew up in a household where you didn't have access to those things, sometimes you don't know what to do with them.
I was going to say the same thing. You don't know what to do with it. It's wonderful you have it, but then what? So
that's where the educational component comes in. We have a number of different educational programs, starting with our adult nutrition class. Now, to be honest with you, we don't call it that because when we did, nobody came. We call it the Slice of the Month Club. And that's where the idea of the videos came from. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later, I know.
Ooh, he just did my tease for me, because we are not done with Project Share. In the second half hour, we're going to talk about this new initiative. It's recipes to share. Right. Really simple, quick recipes you can watch, which, hey, even for me, I grew up with produce. I want to learn more about how to create healthy meals for my family. So we'll stay tuned, and we're going to learn more about that. We'll be in our kitchen in our next half hour. Thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. Excellent segue, by the way. Well, still to come in our next half hour, more on Project Share. Plus, take a look at this. Snow geese have been taking over Middle Creek in Lancaster County. And if you want to watch, find out how. Stay with us.